It's not because you're not taking some testosterone booster or TRT or even your age. The truth about TRT. If you're someone who is considering to take TRT, I highly recommend you watch this video. What's up? Alex here from Natural Testosterone. I help men reclaim their testosterone levels naturally. Why reclaim? Because I believe everyone has the capability to have high testosterone because it's in our DNA. In this video, I will explain what testosterone is, the signs that you could be experiencing if you have low testosterone, the key indicators of high testosterone. I will deeply explain what is causing your low testosterone. I will go over how TRT is just a bandage and it's not fixing the underlying issue. And then finally, I will show you how you can finally boost your testosterone levels naturally. What is testosterone? Let's say you're someone new to this subject, you have no idea what testosterone is. So testosterone is the principal male sex hormone. It's an androgen. It is found both in males and females and it acts anabolically. It is secreted from the testes in males and in the ovaries in females, and a bit of it is secreted in the adrenal gland. Androgens are steroid hormones. Anabolic effects are characterized by building, strength. What are the signs that you have low testosterone? Reduced muscle tone, little to no vascularity, muscle weakness, low confidence, no motivation, no drive, emotional instability, cognitive impairment, low libido, small testicles, higher pitch voice, uneven tone, impaired exercise performance and recovery. And again, the list goes on. You watching this probably can relate to some, one, or all of the symptoms that I just mentioned. So let's say your goal is to get to the high testosterone. The reason why you're probably considering to take TRT because you want to experience high testosterone. So let me go over the benefits that high testosterone has to offer to you. Deepening of the voice, simple things like tanning of the skin, you have a better golden look to you. The maturation and the density of the bone, you're going to have a more defined jaw, stronger bone structure, better V-taper, things like that. Promote growth of hair, nails faster and better. Hugely aids in muscle growth, better mood throughout the day, energy, libido, confidence and less feeling intimidated. Improving your outlook on life, optimism, making you more determined. You will have a purpose. Okay, so from the points that you probably heard, you know you have low testosterone and you want to fix it. So let me go over the reasons why you have low testosterone, because that's the first thing. Like, find the actual underlying issue. What's actually causing your low testosterone? So I'm going to get into it right now. The reason why you have low testosterone, it's not because you're not taking some testosterone booster or TRT or even your age. For example, men age 70 years old, 70, had the same, in rural areas, had the same amount of testosterone levels as guys age 17. That comes to show that lifestyle is the factor that's stopping you from achieving your high testosterone. It's the things that you do on a daily basis. So if you want to optimize your health, you need to unlearn things, get rid of social conditioning. Things that might be considered healthy are actually unhealthy to you. So the first thing is micronutrient deficiencies. Micro, M-I-C-R-O, not macro. Micro, the smaller ones, so vitamins and minerals. So briefly speaking, your body needs a balance of vitamins and minerals to perform at its peak. A large portion of the US are deficient in the following micronutrients. So I'm going to pop it on the screen. But briefly speaking, so vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, D, K, choline, potassium, calcium. And that's just for individuals that were actually tested. And most people just don't get tested. So that comes to show that like a lot of individuals are just deficient in these nutrients. And you might ask, why is the reason like that? Because the food industry is just poorly regulated, and the food that we consume just lacks all the great soils, and they speed up the process of making the food, and it just denatures the food. So eating organic and things like that is going to improve it a lot. But the best way to go about it is to supplement with these things. Add it into your supplement regime and fix your micronutrient deficiencies. But the best way to fix this is actually getting a hair analysis test done. It's a simple process. You take some hair from the back of your head, you send it over to a lab, they burn it up, and they can see exactly what micronutrients you're deficient in. I got it done personally, and you'll just get a report back, and will say all the minerals and vitamins that you have, and it's going to say specifically what you're deficient in, what you're consuming too much, and you just have to fix these micronutrient deficiencies. So second of all, your actual nutrition, the foods that you're consuming, are stressing you out. If you're consuming things like cruciferous vegetables, which contain negatively charged components, which strip away like micronutrients from your body, that's going to bring you further away from a micronutrient balance. Foods that are causing you inflammation, processed foods, any foods that are messing with your gut biome, because a clear gut is a clear mind. Third of all, your actual lifestyle. So what I like to call it is the 3 S's. So your sleep, stress, and sun. For example, men who sleep 8 hours per night have 200% more testosterone than men who only sleep 4 hours a night. But you need to make sure that your quality of your sleep is great. Not just how much you sleep, but if you're sleeping 12 hours a night and you wake up tired, your sleep was poor, so you need to fix that, right? Stress, meditate, relax, quit that stressful job, get a new girlfriend, etc. Then sun. I can make this video 10 hours long by just talking about the great benefits of sun exposure on your body. But briefly speaking, you need it. Better recovery, vitamin D or hormone D, which greatly affects your testosterone levels. Your melatonin. Do you ever go out to the beach, you stay out in the sun, then you come home, you just want to go to sleep, and the sleep is so deep because you need that yin and yang. You need that sun exposure during the day to have that rest during the night. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but there's 2 sides of the spectrum when it comes to training. There's men who don't train at all, and there's men who overtrain 6 times a week, 2 hours per session. And the guys that are right in the middle, they're the ones that see the greatest benefits. So let me go over the topic why TRT is just a bandage. By now, you should understand by taking TRT, it's not going to fix your underlying issues like your nutrition, training, lifestyle, intelligence supplementation. It's just not going to do that. All it's going to do is make your blood work look nice, but truly you're not going to feel good. I would even argue that taking TRT is going to actually make you feel even worse. Because let's say you take TRT and in your head you're like, oh, it's fine, I'm taking TRT, I don't have to care about my sleep and things like that because I'm taking it from somewhere else. So my body doesn't need sleep, it doesn't need good nutrition because you have it coming from someone else. But things like your thyroid, your cortisol, your estrogen is going to skyrocket, and you're just going to actually feel much worse. If you have estrogen dominance or excess body fat, all that TRT is going to be converted into estrogen through aromatization. And estrogen, when we have too much of it, it's a stress hormone on your body, and it causes inflammation and things like that. So for the exciting topic of this video, how you can actually boost your testosterone naturally. What I like to call this is the NTLS method: nutrition, training, lifestyle, and intelligence supplementation. So briefly speaking, fixing all the issues that I mentioned in the things that are causing you low testosterone, fixing these aspects, fixing your micronutrient deficiencies, eating foods, organic foods, fixing your lifestyle, using intelligence supplements to get you to the higher testosterone range. At the end of the day, I'm just some guy on the internet. Take anything that I say with a grain of salt. I'm going to leave some links to studies down below just to prove that I'm talking facts, because I know some of you like to check out the research, so I'm going to drop it down below. But remember, you've watched this video, you know what to do. Take action now, because perfection equals paralysis. Take so much action, it overwhelms the thinking mind. If you have any in-depth questions you want to ask me personally, because I know testosterone is a very personal topic, message me on Instagram at natural testosterone, and I will definitely message you back. So that's everything for me. Was nice talking to you, and yeah, peace.